everyone. Welcome back to my show It's Okay to Not Be Okay. Hope you all are doing good. I always think that people always know what they don't want in their life. Please think about it. You always know what you don't want in your life. You have clarity about it. But do you have clarity what you want in your life? So, in today's episode, we are going to discuss about the three brains that makes changes in our behavior. Excited? So let's get started. We have three types of brain system. One is reptilian brain, second one is limbic brain, third one is neocortex. The reptilian brain, this is the oldest one. This is also called the instinct or dinosaur brain. This brain which our ancestors were having, this works on the flight or fight ideas. Means it works on the conscious level. Whenever we are dealing with certain situations that needs quick action or at the time of conflict or emergency, this reptilian brain help us to think. This brain is responsible for taking actions and getting the work done. This brain takes input from the rest two brains and make the final decision. This brain is also responsible for our respiration, for our digestion, for our reproduction. It works on a conscious level and this is very quick. It takes the decision very quickly. Second one is the limbic brain. This is also known as emotion or feeling brain. From this brain, we are able to understand our feelings and the feelings of other people. From this brain only, we are able to influence other. We can able to make connections. As limbic brain is the emotional center, it is responsible for the pictures which we visualize, emotions and feelings, and it also helps us to connect with others. It helps in social interaction, to understand about the social norms, patterns. We are able to do from this brain, and these social norms come from the experiences. We learn it, and limbic brain helps us to learn this through the experiences. for the emotions. These emotions are further releases hormones in our body. With emotions, hormones are released in our body. The hormones are released based on the emotional feeling, whether it is a positive emotional feeling or a negative emotional feeling. If it is a positive emotional feeling, then positive happy hormones released from our body like dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphin. These hormones helps us to motivate. It helps us to enjoy, to calm down, to enjoy everything. These hormones also help us to learn a lot. This helps in our learning process. We are able to learn when these hormones are released. We are able to understand the things in a better way, and we are able to have a good connections. We are able to improve our relationship. So these hormones are very good for us, and this is very nice that it is released in our body. It helps to improve. It helps to grow in our life. Similarly, when we have a bad emotions, then the another type of hormones are released like testosterone, norepinephrine, cortisol, and these hormones affect our body in a different way. Like if the cortisol is released, it usually released at the time of fight or flight situation. So it suppresses our body functions, and it also suppresses our immune system, digestive system, and it increases the heart rate. And if it is released for a longer period of time, suppose you are working in a toxic environment or a negative environment, you are all the time, then your cortisol level will be raised all the time. It is going to affect you in a negative way because these hormones affect, it suppresses our immune system, so we are more prone to the diseases. And it's like that the cortisol level keeps on fluctuating throughout the day. When we need more energy, like when we wake up in the morning, the cortisol levels increases, and when we go to the bed, the cortisol level starts decreasing. But when we are under the situations when this cortisol level has an increased level, then it will remain the same for the 24 hours, and it affects our body adversely. So it is required for us that it should not be hamper our body, it should not affect our body negatively, cortisol level. third brain system is the neocortex. This brain is responsible for the speech, logical, higher thinking, critical thinking, and this is the slowest one. It works very slowly. This brain is the topmost part. This brain is responsible for logical thinking, critical thinking, thinking more deeply, making judgments, taking out the solutions, how to work on the situations. This requires effort, and this brain work very slowly. And this brain also we call as a system 2 because it is the best brain to make the decisions wisely. This brain works at the unconscious level. This provides us the language to communicate with others. Whenever we are in certain emergency condition, or we can say when we are into the conflict, this neocortex brain shuts down. That is why our reptilian brain works and it doesn't think. Our reptilian brain doesn't think logically, critically. That's why whenever we are in the situations like conflict situations, when we are not able to control our temper, we are not able to respond properly. That is why I always tell during these situations, take a pause, and I'm going to explain you further. Many times when somebody's words hit us and we feel very hurt, and during this situation, during the heat of the moment, we react to the situation, and we are going to learn how we can respond properly in these type of situations. First of all, whenever this type of situation arises, take a pause. Simply remove yourself from these situations by just telling gently that I need time, I come back to you. After that, do self-regulation. Means understand yourself, feel better, understand how you are going to feel better, do such things which makes you feel better. There are certain strategies which you can follow to feel good. Like number 1, count from 1 to 10. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, and visualize the word inside you. After the self-awareness, self-regulation, you have to reflect. You have to analyze the situation, what has happened, how you have felt, and how you could have do the things differently. You have to think about it, and after thinking about all this, you have to go back and look for the solutions. You have to look for the win-win situation. episode of mine, and this is really going to help you out. In the next episode, I am going to come up with many new things that is going to help you out, and help you to see the world in a different way. So stay connected, stay tuned. See you in my next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Love you all. Hugs for all of you. Bye bye.